Yes Preps was started 10 years ago, and it was really started to create a very simple hypothesis that any kid, if given the right preparation, can go off to a four-year college and be successful. I really believe, give me a book and some chalk and a group of kids and we'll get it done. What we've recognized over time is that as we're growing, that the only way that we're going to be able to scale with quality is by using technology.
You might not be able to automatically make the connection between technology or the access to technology and how that creates a quality teacher, but after my experience this year, I don't see how the line is blurred at all. One of the best practices of education is data-driven instruction. And my success as a teacher when I was in the classroom was completely tied to data. The more that you know about your students, the more they will learn. Bottom line. Most people think that the only information that we want about our kids is how they're performing on quizzes and tests, but I can tell you that there's so much more information about a student that you need to know in order to be an amazing teacher.
We had these silos of innovation. So each campus were innovating on their own and experiencing a lot of success, but they weren't really collaborating. And we recognized that if we are to grow at this rate and maintain that level of quality, we had to figure out how to take that success, that secret sauce, and move it from hearts and minds and into processes and systems. So we did a fairly exhaustive RFP process and selected Hitachi Consulting to define an IT solution that enabled our teachers to get the information they need to do their job effectively, sharing schedules and collaborating across multiple campuses.
As they were growing quickly, they needed some processes and systems to help them kind of take that passion forward and institutionalize that, if you will, into something that could scale and grow with their organization.
Hitachi brought to the table a fairly solid structure of SQL 2008, SharePoint, Performance Point, and we added in Office Communicator.
What we call Project Navigation is really the cornerstone solution in that strategy. It's a set of role-specific dashboards bringing real-time data from multiple sources to the people that need it across the organization. It adds in collaboration, and then with OCS and the Microsoft UC stack, it also adds in the capability for the users to pick the most appropriate, fastest method of communicating and collaborating in real time.
It's really becoming kind of the central tool in our teachers' tool set.
Before, we didn't necessarily have a really reliable way of getting in touch with our teachers on a systematic and consistent basis. Now we have so many different ways of accessing them, which really means that we have so many different ways of supporting them. So, wow, I mean, when I think about how we've been able to lessen the burden on how hard a teacher's job is with technology, I just kind of wish that it was available when I was a first-year teacher. What do teachers need? They need help with lesson planning. We can look at your lesson plan and pull it up, and I can make changes for you in the moment. I mean, where does that come from? We're on a totally different planet when it comes to teacher support.
While we're developing a solution really that meets our needs, we've really all been mindful of the fact that this is the kind of solution that could really impact and help school districts across the country. So we've got a great solution, we picked a great partner, and we have a great tool, and we're going to change the world.